Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Welcome to our new session. Please mute yourselves. Thank you. Welcome to our next session of our live talks. And today I am very happy to welcome Sister CJ from the United States, who will be talking with me about natural skincare. CJ is a clean beauty consultant. She's passionate about helping women understand what's really in their products and why it matters. She's also a consultant for olive tree people, and as such, she specializes in waterless skincare rooted in the power of hydroxytyrosol, which is one of the nature's most potent antioxidants. She is a faith-forward mom and wellness advocate, and she believes that caring for your skin should feel good, align with your values, and support your body from the inside out. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. So
Yeah,
lovely to have
Jazakallah
you with
khair.
us. How are you today?
Oh my God, alhamdulillah. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, for me, it's only the afternoon. I know the day is winding down for you all, but alhamdulillah, I'm so excited to chat and be here with you.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, the day is like coming to an end close
Yeah.
slowly. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening, but still full of sun and
I
quite
know. Yeah, that's
warm,
one thing.
subhanallah.
Yes, you still have
Yeah,
hours. Yeah. It's
yeah.
2 p.m. here, so we still have
Oh,
a
nice.
day ahead. Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's start with you actually. So I did introduce you a little bit, but if you can tell us a bit more about yourself and how did you end up doing what you're doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have to preface that I'm originally from the Netherlands, so I'm 100% Dutch. And I've been in the US for a little bit over a decade now. But of course, just moving to a different country comes with all kinds of challenges. But one thing that I realized really early on was the difference in ingredients in products. And initially it started with food. I always give the example of ketchup because ketchup in the UK or in the Netherlands, I think it has like four ingredients. It's like tomatoes, vinegar, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt. It doesn't have a ton of ingredients. And I remember flipping over the bottle here, and there's like colors in the ketchup to make it more
Mm.
red. There's colors in your mustard to make it more yellow. It's like
Alhamdulillah.
and then when my husband and I were starting to think about having kids and like for me to become pregnant, I was really fixated on laundry detergent, skincare, perfumes, like anything that I was using that had synthetic ingredients. Because A, I wanted to set my body up for success as it was trying to conceive. I wanted to make sure that everything that I was using was safe for my baby. I got really just like really obsessed in a way. Like my husband is still joking. Like I just took everything out of the bathroom and nothing was safe. Everything had to be switched. He every once in a while he's still like, can we use the real soap? Like the soap from before? I'm like, no, it's not good for us. And then when my daughter was born, I realized I could make this into a business. I didn't really want to go back to work full time. I was looking for something that I could make an impact financially, but just also in my community and the women around me. And I started as a clean beauty consultant, and I like over the past 6 years, I have helped women just navigate the products that they're using, making sure that they're safe and healthy, and also on the other hand helping women address skin issues that they have and just feel comfortable in their skin and knowing that what they're using is good for their bodies and is also helping them achieve just the best skin that they can have. So yeah, subhanAllah, it's been an unexpected journey. I was never really obsessed with beauty or skincare or makeup. I'm still not obsessed with makeup. But it just came from that place of these products we use we all wash our face. We all use deodorant. We all like to put perfume on and have nice things. And how can we make sure that what we're using is not harming our bodies?
Mashallah. Yeah, that's a very good point, to make sure that what we put on our bodies is not actually harming us. And yeah, you touched on it already, that many people think that skincare is just about the beauty, but it's actually much more than that, right? It
Yeah.
goes deeper. So why should we really think about it? Why should we think of skincare as part of our overall health?
Yeah, so for starters, our skin is our largest organ. We don't really realize it, but and especially as Muslim women, like not alhamdulillah, not of a lot of our skin is exposed, so we don't have to deal with
Alhamdulillah.
like exposing our limbs to the sun and all that, but still our skin absorbs a lot from the products that we put on it, but also the sun, pollution, environmental stressors, and oftentimes it goes from the outside in, but also the inside out. So our skin is oftentimes the first indicator that something is wrong, that we're dehydrated, that we're stressed, that there's something with our gut, that our hormones are imbalanced. Like you'll see that for breakouts, eczema, just dehydrated skin. Like it's our skin tells us so much about what's going on in our body, and then it also deals with so much from the outside that it has to kind of ward off and process.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so true, subhanAllah. It is our largest organ, and it's also our largest detox organ. Plus, it's
Hmm.
our protection organ, right? It protects
Yeah.
us from all that pollution out there, but it also should help us excrete the things out that we
Hmm.
no longer need inside, right?
Yes.
So it's very important that we look after the skin properly, isn't it?
Yes.
So since we already touched on the hormones a little bit, how do hormonal changes affect the skin? As
Hmm.
women, we go through all sorts of hormonal issues since we, start our periods as teenagers. Being a teenager in itself is like a
Yes.
hormonal roller coaster
Oh my gosh.
through pregnancy. And then, like for myself, for example, perimenopause is a big thing, lots of hormonal changes and shifts, and it
Hmm.
can affect the skin as well. I know that a lot of women contact me because they're in perimenopause, and all of a sudden they break out with eczemas
Yeah.
and different rashes and all that. So how is this hormonal thing, like, how
Yeah.
is it applicable to our skin?
Yeah, like subhanAllah, we as women go through so much. I'm like looking at my husband and he doesn't have to deal with even just the cycle, like our cycle. I'm like alhamdulillah, but like he doesn't have to deal with any of that. He's been using the same stuff for 10 years and his skin doesn't change, and we're going through all these changes from postpartum, pregnancy, postpartum,
It's
perimenopause.
like even the monthly cycle,
The
isn't it?
monthly
it's
cycle,
it's
my skin.
constant hormonal shift.
Right. My skin even changes with my cycle. So there's three types of hormones that really affect us as women, and it's estrogen, progesterone, and androgens. And they all kind of show up at different parts of our life, right? So when we're in puberty, our hormones are changing, so we produce more oil, and then acne pops up. Through pregnancy, we see a lot of pregnancy glow, which is our hormones kind of come into play. But that could also, I remember with my daughter, I had melasma. I had that
Mm.
pregnancy mask, like this, like I always say I look like Mike Tyson with his face tattoo. So that's like elevated estrogen and progesterone. Then when we have the baby, everything drops so that we can produce milk. And it's incredible what our bodies go through, but we're being punched from all different angles because then postpartum everything drops and our skin can get drier. And same for perimenopause. Like in perimenopause, our estrogen starts dropping, so we produce less collagen, which then again results in like fine lines and wrinkles and drier skin. So when you're looking at how hormones affect your skin, you really have to look at what your body is going through and how you can support your body the best way with whatever hormone it's missing or making more of. And I think the biggest thing is that our bodies are incredible and our bodies know what to do and know how to handle things. But if we add toxic chemicals on top of that, and a lot of these chemicals are hormone disruptors, so they
Mm,
either mimic
yeah.
a hormone or like cancel out a hormone or pretend to be something that they're not. Um, that throws our body's natural responses off of its tracks. So then you're already dealing with more or less of a hormone and you're breaking out or you're creating more oil or less oil or whatever it is. And then you throw on products that exacerbate the problem. We're not setting our bodies up for success.
Right. Yeah. And since you're talking about the chemicals, what are some of the ingredients, let's say,
Mhm.
in conventional skincare products that we should be aware of, especially as women? What are some of those endocrine disruptors and other
Mhm.
toxins that we should definitely not have in our products?
Yeah, yeah. So I do think Europe and the UK is doing slightly better than over here.
I
Um,
hear that from many people
but
actually that America is more toxic than we are
uh,
here in
so
Europe.
the
Subhanallah.
problem here is that a beauty product doesn't have to go through any like testing or
Right.
legislation or like any you can just bring it to market and nobody really checks it.
Mm,
Um, so the biggest thing is synthetic fragrance. And this is
mm,
just a big one because if a fragrance is synthetic, you don't really know what's in it and how it's going to affect your skin. Or like somebody's allergic to lavender. Oh, here's a kid. Yes. Can you go to Papa? Mommy, you didn't transform into okay. Go. Why? Because I see it okay. Okay. Go ask Papa. This is supposed okay. To okay. I'll fix it. Okay. And making it like this.
oh,
Okay. I'll
mashallah.
fix it. I didn't fix the transformer. Close the door, Omar. Um, so synthetic fragrance is really hard because you can't tell what's in it. It can be thousands of different ingredients. And then a lot of the ingredients that they use to make the synthetic fragrance stick more are hormone disruptors. So a natural oil will last longer, will really cling to your skin
Mm,
and the scent lasts longer. These synthetic fragrances, they don't really stick, so they put more stuff in it to make it stick.
right. So that it smells longer,
So
right?
that it's yeah, so they just put
Oh,
more ingredients in there. Another big one is parabens, and you'll see
yeah.
now more that things are paraben free, like your shampoo. Sulfate free is a big one that you see now. Because sulfates and parabens are again they're preservatives and like sulfates make everything more foamy and we
Mm,
want foam because if something doesn't foam, we think it's not good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like all these things that like are little marketing tricks, right? We
Yeah,
want
yeah, yeah.
things to last. I want to smell good all day. I want my shampoo to be all like foamy and it doesn't like foam doesn't mean that it's working. And then I think the last one that I'll pull out would be triclosan, which is
Right.
an antibacterial, and this is kind of I think the COVID pandemic kind of ruined us because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
all
No,
so
definitely.
paranoid and everything needed to be antibacterial and everything needed to kill all the things. But you don't realize that when something is antibacterial, it also kills the good bacteria. And I don't know about you, but I grew up with parents that said like kids should eat a little dirt and like get a little dirty and it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I feel like now we're so like, oh, a kid drops something on the floor and they can't eat it anymore. Where am I? I'm like, well, just pick it up and like it's fine. We need a little bit of good bacteria in our butt. We need some germs
Yes.
because
Bit of
now we're
diversity of the bacteria, isn't it?
yes. And
Yeah.
these antibacterial everything is just killing everything in our gut, which causes a whole lot of other issues. So yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
be a little wary of the antibacterial kills 99% of everything.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a very good point. It says it kills all these bacteria, but we don't realize that it doesn't kill only the bacteria on our skin, because as we said before, skin absorbs stuff, right? So it
Mhm.
goes through.
Yes.
If you put it on your hands and then you eat, touch your food, you are
Yeah.
effectively ingesting it, even though it's very small amounts, trace amounts. It is still something, and it can still make havoc, create havoc in
Yeah.
your gut microbiome, right? So it's a big thing. And same with the fragrances. That's a very good point as well, because a lot of people are learning to read their labels, right? But
Mhm.
the label says fragrance, but that
And you
doesn't
still
say
don't know.
anything.
Yeah.
It can be anything, right? It can
You
be
still have no
millions
idea.
of chemicals in it. So, yeah, even if we read the labels, we might not fully understand what is in it, right?
Right, right.
It's it's a minefield, right?
It is. It is. And you have to be so aware as consumers to like not fall in certain traps and like because I think it's the same in the UK too. They put something in a cardboard packaging or they put some leaves on it and then they make it seem like it's all like eco-friendly and natural and then you
Yeah,
flip the bottle and you're like this is still filled with stuff that I don't want.
yeah, absolutely. And about these marketing traps, I think the group that is most prone to falling into these traps are our teenage girls, because
Yes.
obviously they want to be pretty, they want to kind of fit
Yes.
in and all of
Gosh.
that, and they're just putting everything on their face, and they're so vulnerable to fall for all these advertisements and things like
Yes.
that. So yeah, what would you say to our teenage girls? I mean, they have probably lots of like concerns, right? All
Mhm.
those little
Yes.
pimples that come out
Yes.
with
And I get
teenage
it.
years, but
Yeah.
still.
It does a lot. It does a lot for your self-esteem. And I have a lot of conversations with moms and they're like they want them to switch to safer products, but the products that are good for them aren't trendy or that's not what they're
Mm,
talking about on TikTok right now. So it's really hard that peer pressure. I don't remember I don't remember being 14 years old and caring about what skincare my friends were using. I don't, but it's such a thing now and all these YouTube
mm.
channels and like don't get me started on makeup too because it's just again, it's a minefield, but
It is, and actually, yeah, that's a good point as well. When I was a teenager, we were not allowed to wear makeup to school, right?
right, right. And
So in
now
these
it's like
days,
these kids are 14 and they look like 18-year-olds.
mm,
So I think that's just something that we as moms can really instill in our children and our girls to just make them confident in who they are and what they how they look like that they're beautiful on their own. And I think our faith comes in there a lot too. Like we aren't here to attract attention and to walk around with a full face of makeup. And like that age like that those preteens and those teens that are putting on all these products that their skin doesn't need, so it's not making their skin look any better, but it's also setting them up for failure down the line. And we're seeing it now, like girls getting their periods earlier and just like PCOS or PMOS is on the rise. And I'm not saying that switch your skincare and it's you're going to get pregnant
mm.
tomorrow if you're struggling, but these things add up and it's your body is really good at detoxing itself, but if you just keep piling on and especially at a young age, it's just not doing anything for our girls and we're just setting them up for failure before they're
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a hard conversation to have because yeah, they want the cool lip gloss and the moisturizer that is like trending on TikTok right now, and they want to do
Yeah.
all the things, but I think it's just really sitting down, having those conversations early on that I mean, just to
Yeah.
help them feel confident in who they are and because
Yeah.
it's just heartbreaking to see.
It is. It is. And the thing is that these young girls, they live in the now. They don't really
They don't
think about the
realize, yeah,
future, what's
it
going to
is.
be 10 years down the line, that they might want to have a family and all of these things. And yeah, as you say, it's not that these cosmetic products are the like cause or whatever, but they are part of the puzzle, right? It's
Yes.
about the whole toxic load, and as you rightly said, it accumulates, it builds up. So you're using these products, those products, pollution out there, food that you eat, water that you drink, all of these things. So
And then
if
the
we can
skincare is such
reduce
an
the
easy,
toxic load as much as we can,
right,
that can
right,
help.
right. So yeah. So I think And I think now it's becoming more there are more brands that are safer and clean, but I mean I see it my daughter is 7 and she sees like the little like kid makeup kits and I mean I've been doing this since she was born, so she walks through the store and she says, "Mama, that's not good for me," right? Just because she's been
She
hearing
knows.
me say it. I mean, my daughter
Oh,
is like if something has like I tell them if it turns your tongue blue like a lollipop, if it turns your
mm.
tongue a different color, it's not good. So she goes around telling her classmates, like, this is not good for you because your tongue is turning blue.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
think
Oh,
if we
mashallah,
make
that's cute.
like we're trying to instill like confidence in Islam and being proud of who we are. I don't think this is any different in that sense. Like we're already outside of the norm with our faith and like how we conduct ourselves
Mm.
and maybe this is one other thing to pile on to our kids, but it's also another way where we're different and we take care of our bodies and our bodies aren't they don't belong to us. So yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. It's a difficult conversation, but I think it's very necessary
yeah.
to have it early.
It is. Yeah, it is. Especially these days that, there's so much stuff being like pushed onto the kids. Like, the makeup kits for little
It's
girls.
ridiculous. It's
Come on, it's
ridiculous.
not necessary. They don't need it. Like when I
No,
was a kid, it wasn't even a thing, right?
no.
That
It's
shows how old
yeah.
I am.
Right, maybe that's it too. Like we're just too, yeah. But anyway,
But yeah. Um, and then so let's take it like one phase after the other. So we passed the teenage years and hopefully not too much damage caused. And then we go through, let's say, the pregnancies, the breastfeeding. How can the skin products like affect the health of the mom and potentially the baby then as
Mhm.
well? Why do we need to think about the skin products during those periods of time as well?
Yeah, yeah. So the biggest one, and I feel like I mean, I feel like this is pretty well known for pregnancy. The biggest one to lay off of is retinol. Because retinol increases like it's vitamin A, and if we have too much vitamin A, that gets passed on to the womb and the baby, and that could cause issues.
And
So
that's
I feel
that's
like
synthetic vitamin A that we're talking
yes,
about,
yeah,
right?
synthetic. Yes, yes, because there are natural forms of vitamin A that are fine, but yeah, the synthetic, like what you
Mm.
and I mean these creams, like I don't recommend them kind of in general to folks because you can only wear them at night. You can't go into the sun because it increases your risk of skin cancer. So retinol is just kind of
Oh
another
wow, I
one.
didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're using retinol during the day, you really have to stay out of the sun because it increases your chance of
Mm.
melanoma. And then, I mean, if you use it at night, then obviously it's safer, but it's still just something where I'm like, use a natural form of retinol. Don't mess with the synthetic
Yeah, yeah,
kinds. Yeah, and then like pregnancy again, um it's just everything that gets absorbed through us. eventually will make it down to the womb and to the baby. So we just have to be very careful. Um, like I remember like things like air freshener and laundry detergent too were high on my list of like, no,
Mm,
everything has to be safe.
right. So yeah, well, that's a good point. So what are some other like products or lifestyle factors that can have big impact on a healthy skin?
Hmm. And yeah, some of these are really hard because we can't really control where we live or the water that we drink. But things like just putting a filter on your water and having
Mm,
how do you call it, an air purifier or just even plants just to, because this is also something, indoor air is often more polluted than outdoor air. And I feel
oh
like
no,
this
no.
also an American thing because people don't open their windows here.
Mm,
And I'm like, there was this reel that went viral from a German girl that lives here. And like, as soon as like in the morning, I have the windows open and everything needs to be like aired out. And that's just not a thing here. So I think that's, again, that's just
that's funny
American.
that you say that because my eldest daughter, she lives in Germany, and that's one of the things that she said, that in
Yeah.
Germany they do it in the morning, and they say that they do it to greet the German, to please the German gods. So
Oh gosh. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that part. As far as I know, they call it Luften.
Luften,
Luften.
yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Luft is air, yeah. But you
Yeah.
know what?
Yeah.
I come from Czech Republic, and in my country, that's normal as well. That we open the windows in the morning
Yeah.
to get fresh air
Right.
in the house or in the flat.
Because
And in
you're
the olden
cooking,
days, when
you
I was a
have,
kid, I
yeah.
remember that people, my grandmother, for example, she would also put all the like duvets and pillows into the
Yes.
window to
Yes.
air
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So yeah, people don't do this as much, but they still open the windows. I mean,
Yeah.
now even here we are forced to open the windows with
Right,
the
right.
heat.
Extreme weather, obviously. But I mean, even if it's like below zero in the winter, I'll try to open up the windows at least for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So control what you can control, right? Like if you can put a filter on your water or drink
Mm,
filtered water, try to do that. Um, one thing that's also easier said than done is stress. Because if you
yeah,
have
that's a big
chronic
one.
stress, again, we're talking about um I'm trying to think of what the best like analogy is, but like we're like your body is a bucket and we're throwing all these toxins in it.
Mm,
At one point our bodies can't like handle, like our liver does amazing things, but if you just keep piling onto it,
yeah,
and then we're in a stress response, we're like in fight or flight, we can't at one point we can't take on anymore, right? And it's gonna
yeah,
start affecting our health. And that's the same with like, okay, I'm already stressed. Maybe I'm not eating great. Like I'm not getting outside. I'm using all these products that are having harmful chemicals. Like it all adds up together.
yeah, yeah. 100%, 100%. And then back to our life stages. So what happens to women who go through perimenopause, menopause? What is the like main thing for them?
Yeah, so the main thing in perimenopause is that our estrogen levels drop. And
Mm,
again, that like we're not producing as much collagen, we're not our skin gets drier instead of oilier. So um how you can, and then like fine lines or just kind of like dull skin comes creeping up. You see it a lot too where you have it during pregnancy, but then again during perimenopause where you get more dark spots and more pigmentation because like your skin is changing, and it's just all of a sudden you have all these spots on your face. I see that with my mom now too. She's like, where is this coming from? So trying to support collagen production. I was just talking to a friend the other day, and I feel like bone broth just heals all the things. I feel like
mm,
bone broth is like the answer for everything. You're nursing bone broth, you're tired bone broth, you're going through perimenopause bone broth because it increases your collagen production and it like gives you that bone broth has so much collagen. And then it has vitamin D, so it just helps with so many things.
Yeah.
And just investing in products that really nurture your skin is
Yeah.
so important.
Yeah. Um, Apart from the toxins in the skincare, have you noticed any common mistakes that women make in terms of like their skincare routines or what products they use, how they use them? What are the common mistakes in that?
A big one, and this is hard because it's either not exfoliating or exfoliating too much. I feel
Right.
like those
Okay.
two are the ones that I see quite a bit. It's like either you're exfoliating with like really harsh scrubs and like too harsh ingredients, and then that like causes redness, and that can cause breakouts too because your skin barrier is just completely shot. And then if you're complaining from like dull skin or like just skin that feels really dry, can also be that you're just not exfoliating and you're not getting
Mm,
rid of those dead skin cells, and you're not helping your skin renew. So our skin renews every 27 to 28 days, kind of like the same as our cycle.
that's interesting. Wow. Yeah.
It's fascinating. I think there's a lot of like, you can, if you pay attention to your skin during the month, you can kind of see it happening, and especially if you're like you're investing in taking care of your skin and you're taking the
Mm,
time to really just nurture it, you can kind of see like, okay, wait, I had some redness or I had some irritation, and then now it's kind of slowly like fading out. Um and then, yeah, I think one other big thing is just jumping on every trend, whether you're a teenager or you're older. I see it happening kind of across the board. It's like, oh,
mm.
this like influencer on TikTok, or this is what everyone's using on TikTok now. I think it's already kind of passed, but a few months ago it was like snail mucus or something, and everyone's using like snail creams, and I feel like
Nail creams. Wow.
snail like every and I think this is also like, yeah, there of course we're trying to come up with new things, and I'm not saying that everything that is new is bad, but when you take it back to the skincare that like the things that we've been doing for our skin in since centuries, like the oils and just like the natural ingredients, and I feel like we knew how to take care of our skin, and then we kind of lost our way. And now we're slowly coming back to these things that, oh, okay, yeah, what was it the other day? My mother-in-law always comes up with castor oil, like for your hair and for your eyebrows, for your eyelashes. Like that's something that now is a whole thing, but we knew this hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Mm, yeah, true, true.
They're just kind of simplifying it and not jumping on every trend and the 12-step Korean skincare routine. And
That's kind
yeah,
of in at the moment, isn't
it
it?
is. It is. And I'm like, who has time for that? Seriously.
I know. Yeah. Well, talking about that, maybe we should explain, because at the beginning we said that you are passionate about the waterless skincare products.
Mm-hmm.
Can you
Yes.
explain to us what does it mean, waterless?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I think I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the chat too. So waterless means that every ingredient that's in the product is bioactive. It's doing something for your skin. And let me see who. So Salda just mentioned phenoxyethanol.
Mm-hmm.
Phenoxyethanol is a preservative. So when you look at waterless products, they are naturally self-preserving. So if
Right.
you're looking at olive tree people, and specifically, all of our products are made from hydroxytyrosol, like you mentioned earlier in the introduction. A lot of our products have honey, natural oils, which makes it naturally self-preserving. Phenoxyethanol is a preservative, and there's a a lot more research coming out. Like in some how do you call it? Quantities, or in some like small quantities it is safe, but you can't read from a label how what the percentage of the preservative is in your product. So yes, it might be safe in small quantities, but larger quantities and how the more products you use with that those preservatives in it, of course it adds up. So the way that waterless beauty works is that we don't have fillers, we don't have preservatives. If a product has water, it needs something to stabilize it because we know
Right.
water and oil doesn't mix. We need something to emulsify it, to stabilize it, to preserve it. Water is highly contaminant. Like water kind of attracts a lot of contaminants. We see that in our drinking water too.
Yeah.
So if you look at products that don't have water, you eliminate the need for all these other things to keep it fresh and stable and um, safe, basically.
Right, right. And you mentioned the olive tree people products. So, um, can you tell us a little bit more about it? Because I know that you've had it in States for quite some time, but here in UK, it's quite new thing.
Yes,
I think olive tree people entered UK market only in January this year or something, so it's not very
right,
well known. But
right.
tell us a bit more about the brand and what makes it different from other brands.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a German company. So it's a family-owned German company. They have the olive groves are in Spain. It's been around in Germany for over 20 years. So it
Oh
was
wow.
originally a spa brand. So it was in salons and
Oh
spas in
nice,
Germany.
mashallah.
Yeah. So it's been around and some, especially like people in the Netherlands were like, yeah, I've seen this. Like there was some familiarity, but it was only in Germany. And then in 3 years ago, they launched in the US, but instead of putting it in spas and salons like they did in Germany, they went direct to consumer. So
Hmm.
just website, you order it from the website, you can order it through a consultant. So they built this network of women who are passionate about clean beauty, who want to share it, who want to educate. But we're not in stores. So it's only just website straight to consumer. And it took off. Like it did so well in the US and Canada that last year, Thomas, the owner, decided to have this model all across Europe. So he pulled everything out from the shelves. The salons can still use the products, but now the salons are independent consultants too. And he launched in the Netherlands, Belgium, the UK, then Germany, obviously, Switzerland, and slowly they're adding more European countries. We ship all over the world, so shipping is all over Europe. But the consultant opportunity and building a business with olive tree people is just in a few countries right now. So yeah, so I mean, I could talk for hours about this, but it's the we're getting the Demeter um seal, so we're completely organic. It's regenerative farming. Like nobody, there are no machines involved with picking the leaves from the trees. We have our own like beehives to use the honey in our product, so it's completely like a self-sustained operation in Spain on these olive groves, which is just very cool.
Mashallah.
And everything is made in small batches. So because it's preservative free, we make everything in 3 month batches. It's fresh. You know that it works because everything that's in the product actually does something for your skin.
Hmm.
And it kind of goes back to like we know that these oils and we know that the olive tree is good for us. We know that honey is good for us. We know that all these ancient um, remedies and skincare options are good for our body. So we're really bringing it back to basics again.
Oh, mashallah, that's really great. That's really great. I'm actually quite excited about it, and I've signed up and I ordered my products about a week ago, so I'm
Yeah,
waiting for them. They should
yeah,
come.
yeah.
They should come any minute. So I can't wait
Can't wait.
to try it and start using it. Um, can you tell us a little bit more about the olive leaf extract, what it
Yes.
actually is and what it does for the skin?
Yes. So most of the products, because lots of people come to me and they see olive tree people and they're like, "Oh, my skin doesn't do well with olive oil. Like, I don't want to put olive oil on my skin." I'm like, "It's not we have some products have olive oil, but every single product has an elixir or an extract that comes from the leaves. So the leaves are really what gives the olive tree its antioxidant power. I mean, we all know olive trees can be thousands of years old, right? They last for centuries because of the power that's in the leaves and the antioxidants and the protection that comes from not just the olives itself, but really from the leaves and from the tree. So that ingredient is called hydroxytyrosol, and it's highly antioxidant. It's highly anti-inflammatory. It has like there is this I need to look up what the actual it's an ORAC score, which like lemons have it. Everything with vitamin C has an ORAC score of like how much antioxidants it has.
Right.
And hydroxytyrosol has like 1,500 times the amount of antioxidants that an orange has.
Oh, wow.
So it's
Subhanallah.
we can ingest it. So Olive Tree People
Mm.
has like I'm gonna be really honest with you. Their hydroxytyrosol like concentrate doesn't taste great. It's really bitter. So
Yeah,
the
because when you make the tea from olive leaves,
right, right.
it's quite bitter as well.
It's the same thing, yeah. So the olive leaf itself, it's not a very like great like tasting, like it's not a very pleasant taste, but if you take it in the highly concentrated form, it's most effective. So it's anti-inflammatory, it boosts your immune system, it reduces inflammation in your body. So you can take that for your gut health. And if you're inflamed, a lot of puffiness that comes in our face is just
Mm.
inflammation that we're holding. So the way that these products work is inside and out. So you can take the supplements, but you can also use a topical, and then it helps with anything. And that's the cool thing. Um, a lot of these products on the market, it's like the 12 step skincare Korean thing, right? You need this product to target like glowing skin. Then you need this product to target fine lines. You need this
Mm.
product to target like hyperpigmentation. Every single product has like one purpose only. Hydroxytyrosol does it all. Like
Right.
it,
Wow.
it really like just these products are so concentrated that one product does multiple things. Which is really, I mean, I am all about simplifying. I
Oh,
don't
yeah, me
want
too.
I want three products. I want a cleanser and then a serum and a moisturizer, and that's it. I don't want anything else around it. Maybe an eye cream if I feel like I need to wake up my eyes a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't want 12 products.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Like, I am not a big skin
No,
products
too
person.
much.
I don't use makeup at all. And yeah, I can't do like complicated skin protocols and things. Talking about that, actually, what um obviously we've got lots of busy women in our community and all of that. So what would be like a very simple 3-step skincare routine? What could it look like? What are the like main things that you would say we should all kind of use or do
Mhm.
or
Yeah. I think the products are kind of the products are the same. Just a moisturizer, a good serum, or a cleanser, a good serum, and then a moisturizer. But you want to so one thing that I always tell women to do is like wash your face, get out of the shower, or just wash your face and then don't do anything. Just let like dry skin straight out of the shower. How does your skin feel? Does it feel like tight and stretchy and dry? Or do you feel like, oh, I just washed my face and I feel like it's already like kind of oily and things that like do you have a lot of redness? Like try to kind of pinpoint like what your skin like baseline is right now. Like, do you have a lot
mm,
of redness? Do you have a lot of dryness? And then build your routine around that. So pick a moisturizer that supports your skin barrier if you need it, or pick a moisturizer that's lighter and like reduces the oil and the sebum that your skin produces. But yeah, you really just need a good cleanser, a serum to nourish your skin's whatever issue you're dealing with. So if that's you want to reduce dark spots or scars, to pick a targeted serum. If you want to reduce your wrinkles or have more plumper skin, pick that serum. If you have a lot of redness and rosacea, that's where the serums come in. So just pick one serum that will help and then a good moisturizer and you're done.
Cool. I think I can do that.
I
Even
know that's like
even
all
me,
I
I
have
can
time
do that.
for. I do love face masks. I love to do a face mask. So that's something that I'll throw in every couple of days. But other than that, yeah, I don't have time.
Great. And with actually with the skin type, um, there is like skin analyzer something
Yes, there is a
on the
quiz.
website,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Tell us
so the
about that a little
website,
bit.
yeah, the website has a quiz. I'll drop the link, or maybe we can, I don't know if I have it here. We need to drop your link.
Yeah,
That's what
we
we
can
need to
drop the
do.
link. When I share the video, I can drop it
Yes,
under
yes.
the video.
We'll share the
Um,
link and then it's really so it asks like I think 10 or 12 questions. It's really easy to just check all the boxes like because we want all the things right, but try to really think of like what is the biggest thing your skin is dealing with. Like for me personally, I had so there was I have a 9 to 5, like a day job, and there was a fire at my job 10 days ago, and my last 10 days have been nuts. So I'm stressed, I'm breaking out. I'm like, this is what I need to focus on right now because my skin is angry. So think about what is the main thing that's going on with your skin right now. And again, that shower trick is good. Like you get out of the shower, really look at your skin. Like, is it tight and dry? Is it already oily? Is it really red? Is it like what's happening?
yeah, that's a good tip. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Well, I know that my face looks quite red when I get out of the shower.
Give it like a minute to calm down.
But
Don't,
I have tried that quiz on the website, and it's really
yes,
good because it then gives you just a few products
yes,
that kind of match whatever
yeah,
answers you've given. So it
right. It
doesn't
doesn't
overwhelm
overwhelm.
you that
Yeah.
you have to buy 20 different products.
Oh no. Yes,
So it's quite good that it helps you pick what you
yes,
actually need rather than trying to guess and then end up with something that you won't use.
right, right.
So
And there's always a free gift. So if you get two products from the quiz, you get a gift,
that's
which
true.
kind of
Yeah,
changes. I think
I
right
got
now
the
it's an
gift.
eye
Yeah.
cream. We always love gifts.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we are nearing the end. Ladies, if you have any questions, if you want to unmute and ask, feel free to do so. Or if you prefer, put your questions in the chat. So there is one question. What do you recommend on 40 plus and scars?
Yeah, so I think is it, so let me ask you, is it scars from like acne that you've had in the past, or is it scars like from you had a wound or a procedure or like a cut and those kind of scars? Because that's
Sister
a
Usman,
little
do you want to unmute and let us know, or do you prefer to type it in the chat?
type it out. Let's see.
Scars
Scars
from
from teen. Okay, yeah.
teenage,
So so those the scars that came from um just
from
yeah,
acne.
acne. So that is a couple of different things. Some of it is some of it you would need like more procedures like micro needling can work really well, which is like literally you're getting poked with tiny needles, but it forces your skin, like we talked about, the skin kind of renews every 27 days. If you want to reduce these scars, you really need to poke your skin and force it to renew faster. So that's something that like is more of a like dermatologist, like professional thing. But one thing that has helped me is like don't use, and this again, chemical is not bad. I know people hear chemical and they think, oh my gosh, I don't want anything chemical, but water is a chemical too. We're all made up of chemicals. So if you're looking to reduce scars and you don't want to spend hundreds of pounds on a procedure, look for a chemical peel. So there is a product that we have. It's an AHA peel, which is an acid, which all sounds really scary, but again, it's natural. It naturally exfoliates your skin, but not in a like scrub way, but really as in a it penetrates your skin and it exfoliates from within. So chemical peel always sounds a little scary, but it's like a natural process with natural acids to renew your skin. So that's one other thing that I recommend. Melasma, vitamin C, good vitamin C serum is really great for melasma. Anything with those antioxidants to again lighten skin in the sense of like bring it back to your own skin tone. I know that there's also skin lighteners that actually make you more white. We don't want any of that. So it's like
Definitely not. Too harsh.
we don't want any of that. But yeah, vitamin C is a great one for melasma. And dull skin again, dull skin could be exfoliation. So for dull skin, if you really want to get that glow, you can either go for a physical like scrub exfoliant or for a chemical exfoliant.
I would just add to the scar tissue issue.
Yes.
There is a very good homeopathic remedy called thiocinaminum that helps with any scar tissue in your body. So that might be something you could potentially consider getting that from your local homeopathic pharmacy and add it, like take it once a day for a couple of days, like a week or so, and see if it makes any difference while you're also working on your skin from the outside, basically.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah.
And again, collagen, because collagen again is like
Mm,
helping renew that skin and helping just like, yeah, collagen is a great one.
definitely collagen. There is another question. Sister Sauda is asking, I have a burning feeling with any skincare product that I use, which included aloe vera. Is it possible to have skin allergy with that?
I would have to do a little bit more. So the cool thing is, we do have a lot of skin specialists that we work with olive tree people because aloe in general should be soothing. So it could be two things. It could be an allergy or it could just be an underlying irritation. But I would, my first thought would be yes, that there would be some allergy because aloe is generally very soothing for the skin. But let me do some more digging into what that could be, and I'll
We
get
could also, we probably would need to also ask what products they actually were and
yeah,
what was in them. It might not
right.
be that the aloe vera
Aloe.
was the problem. It might be some other ingredients that
Yes.
were the problem. So that's another thing that can be quite tricky with skin products that have millions of ingredients, that
Yeah.
it's difficult to figure out what actually is causing your issues.
Right, right.
Chances are the more chemicals there are, the more problems.
And if
So
it's a mainstream like Garnier or like a mainstream brand instead of like a natural skincare brand, how much aloe is actually in
in
your
it,
L'Oreal products, like in your high street shop aloe
correct.
product versus grabbing an aloe leaf. I mean, if you had an aloe plant, we've probably all done it, an aloe leaf on a burn.
Yeah,
But yeah, so looking at the ingredient list is definitely, and there are a few apps. I think Yuka, I'm just putting it in the
yucca.
chat.
Yeah,
That's
yucca
probably
is
one
a
of the
good
most
one.
reliable ones for Europe,
Yeah.
to scan your products
Yeah.
for
Another thing that I would add from the homeopathic perspective, if you have any burning sensation in your skin, you might want to also look a bit deeper into your diet, your gut health, your liver. Oftentimes, burning on the skin is related to liver overload. So
Yeah.
that's something to look into. And obviously that can then lead to allergies as well. So it's like a bit of a,
Everything is so connected.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Sister Osman is asking also about puffy ice bags. You do have in Olive Tree something for the puffy eyes, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, there are definitely some products because again, the hydroxytyrosol, because it's anti-inflammatory, it will calm down any puffiness in your face. Um, it sounds counterintuitive, but with any eye like puffy eyes or dark circles under your eyes, try to watch out if you're drinking too much caffeine. Caffeine causes a lot of like just issues, dehydration,
Mm.
puffiness, inflammation. I mean, we all love our coffee, but yeah.
Obviously, sleep is a big one, isn't it?
Sleep, yeah. Sleep is harder to, I mean, I try to be careful recommending sleep because I know it's not always feasible depending on the stage of life that we're in. I can say you have to get better, like sleep better, but that's not always in our control.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sisters are saying here, one is saying that she's using pure
Yes,
organic extra virgin olive oil for makeup removal. Another sister says she's using coconut oil for removing heavy makeup. And
yeah,
mashallah, that also
yeah.
works well. Yeah, these are good things.
So
Sister
that's the
Sauda
thing
says
again,
she's
right? We're
using
going back to
micellar water, creams, gel, face wash, all of them had it. I guess
the
the one
aloe. Yeah, I would really look at
um,
the ingredients
the other
and see,
ingredients, not just the
yeah.
aloe. Yeah.
Unless you're putting like straight aloe
I mean,
cream, like
you can be allergic to anything,
you
right?
can, yeah.
But then again, if you are allergic to something, um, the allergy is not the problem in itself. The allergy is just a symptom that something in your body is not working as it should. It might be the gut, it's the immune system, it might be the nervous system imbalance, all of these things. So it's not like I've got allergy and that's end of the world. You need to look into the why. Why do I have the allergy? Why is my body reacting this way? Even if it's reaction to aloe, right? Why?
Mhm.
What
Yeah.
what is the actual problem? Yeah, allergy is just a symptom. It's not the problem. Would
Yeah,
it be
she's
safe
asking if
to
it's
drink
safe.
aloe vera drink? Well, you need to try.
Try,
You know,
yeah.
as I said,
That's
we
the only
don't
way to know.
know. We don't know because we don't know if aloe is really the thing that is causing your symptoms or whether it's something else in the product that you've tried, that you've been using. And another thing is, even if aloe is in the skin products, I guess CJ can correct me if I'm saying something completely wrong, but it would be processed, right?
Yes.
It's not the
Yeah.
same as aloe that you can drink, right?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Right.
So
What
yeah, I
else?
think we need some more do some more research on the aloe and
Yeah. Sister Fazia
uh,
says that her teenage son has severe acne on face and back acne, very red
mhm.
spots and white head spots. Do you have any experience with boys and their skin?
Oh
Does
yeah.
do
Yeah.
olive tree people have like men thing?
I mean, there's no real like men's versus women, so I feel like the acne products. My husband uses all the olive tree
Right.
products too because it's not like overly like pink or purple or like it's very neutral. So I think so two things for the acne. A lot of acne is related to hormones, but also it can be a lot of like changes in the gut health. So again, focusing on anti-inflammatory foods and just reducing inflammation where he can. But yeah, acne is we have a full line of acne products. I mean, not specifically for any gender or age group. But yeah, so And then a couple of other things, it's like with the back knee too, make sure he's not wearing synthetic clothes because
Yeah.
teenagers he's probably sweating a lot more, and then if he's wearing polyester, that exacerbates the problem. Things like it's a pain, and I know teenage boys like what are you gonna do? But like changing your pillowcase, looking like again, looking at the body wash that he's using
Mm.
and those types of things. Like I know it could either be that he's taking too many showers because that's what he likes to do, or that he's not taking enough showers. So it's like I have a lot of moms that come to me, and this is not just a boy or a girl, like teenagers in general. It's hard to get them to do things either way, right? So some teens are taking like 3 showers a day, and that's too much, and that's exacerbating it. But they like their body's changing, they're smelling, they feel like they're smelling like the people smell them, so they're taking more showers or they're not taking showers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just trying to see what is the path of least resistance for him. If you can get him to wear a cotton shirt, if he's wearing polyester, if you can get him to wash his face, amazing. Some kids, boys do want to take the face masks, and we do get them to. There's a blemish mask which helps kind of calm down like hormonal skin. That one is pink, unfortunately. And
Really?
the
Wow.
thing is not pink, but the actual mask is pink. Um, but I mean, I've had teenage boys that use it and don't care, and they just have a laugh with their mom and do a face mask. So it
As
really
long as the
depends on
friends don't see them, it should be fine.
right, right. So it all depends on your teen and what his level of comfort is. But yeah, there are a few things that you can do
That's
to
great.
help him out.
I like that the products are unisex, that they can
Yes,
be used for the whole family. And
yes.
actually, um, you also have mom and baby line that is coming to UK, I think next month, isn't it?
Yeah, either July or August. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
we're still waiting on the exact, but that will have like specific like baby oil, baby like body shampoo, baby wash, and then it also has like a nipple cream and a belly oil, a diaper cream. Like it's subhanAllah, it's going to be
Yeah,
incredible
yeah,
to
yeah.
just have these products
That's
because
lovely.
again,
That's lovely. I'm quite excited about it. I'm looking forward to it, that I can have a look and maybe recommend to the um, moms that I work with,
yes, yes.
because I've looked at the ingredients already and it looks quite good actually, mashallah. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just yeah, just something to have to because even like I remember there was a diaper cream when my kids were young and the diaper cream had parabens and I'm like I don't want to put these hormone disruptors on
I
my
know.
baby's bum. It's like yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just yeah, it's I'm happy that these companies are more like we're it's getting easier to find safer products, but we still have to be just
Yeah,
cautious
we have
consumer.
to be vigilant. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All
I think
right.
we
So
had
I
all the
think we've
questions.
covered all the questions. Alhamdulillah. So before
Alhamdulillah.
we close, is there any like piece of advice that you would give to our girls or ladies out there?
I think the biggest thing is that small steps make a difference. So don't like there's so much out there. It's like we need to filter our water. We can't use plastic. We can't eat artificial colors. We can't there's so much coming at us of like things that we should do or things that like the other day there was like a research thing that was like um what was it like a peanut butter or something I'm like everything is going to kill us if you listen to all the news. So I want you to just kind of reduce the noise and focus on things that you can control and know that small steps our bodies subhanallah are so smart and can do so much and small steps in helping set your body up for success help. It does make a difference to not plug in that air freshener or to switch your shampoo or to use a better moisturizer. It does make a difference. And just just yeah, give yourself grace and go easy on yourself. But yeah.
Oh, mashallah, that's beautiful advice. Small steps consistently, and
Yes.
inshallah, one step at a time.
One step at a
Mashallah.
time. Yes.
Barakallahu Fiki for being here with us, for
It's
talking to
like
us, for telling us all about the waterless beauty and about the olive tree people brand. It's very exciting that we're gonna have it now or we already have it in UK as well, and we can explore it.
yes.
Barakallahu fikum, ladies who have attended us, who had questions, and as usual, you will find the recording on my YouTube channel. We will put some links uh, to the description of the video where you can find the products, how you can connect with us, things like that. And yeah, those of you who are in my WhatsApp community, if you have any questions about skincare, you can drop them in there. I believe Sister CJ joined our community, so she can share her wisdom there as
My
well.
daughter knows that the time is up. She's like,
Yeah. Sorry we held your mom so long. We are finishing
no, no,
now.
we can do some
Um,
craft.
so have a lovely afternoon, inshallah,
Yes, have a good
and
night.
see you all soon again. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam
Walaikum assalam
wa
wa rahmatullahi wa
barakatuhu.
barakatuh. Assalamualaikum.